Good evening, everyone. This evening, we are going to talk about the obligation of every business. Now, if the businessman would think that he has a business and he has no any kind of obligation, no any kind of duties, no any kind of responsibilities towards the society, then he is not a businessman. Business has very essential four obligation, very essential for obligation for every business. There are dozens of other obligations like abiding by the law and the regulations and staying away from all kinds of cheating and swindling and shenanigans, not adulterating the product, making sure that customers' health is not jeopardized or customers' money is also not cheated, giving any kind of cheaper product. So many things are there. You can think about thousands of things that businessmen must take care of it. And every businessman takes care of that. Not here, not particularly in the third world nations, but in Europe and America, Canada, and all this in the Western nations, businessmen are very, very alert and responsible, and they know their obligations and follow them, abide by the obligations very faithfully. So I have given the title today, Four Essential Business Obligations. These are the most fundamental obligations, the most fundamental. First and foremost obligation is tendering and creating needs and wants of the consumers. First and foremost obligation of every business, every profession, every vocation. They are in the market to tender the need of you and me. Our needs are tendered by them. But they don't just depend on the need, they do something else on the side. They keep creating new holistic lateral needs, putting new stuffs in the market, different types of beverages, different kind of foods, different kinds of clothes, different kinds of defense goods, different kind of Dr. Veblen's goods. So we keep on buying and buying. For example, if there was a one test, say for example in color, only white color clothes were available, who would have bought more than two pairs? One pair is sitting in the cupboard and one pair you are wearing. That's it. But they actually create different colors, different shape, different taste in the food, different taste in the beverage, different color and shape in the cars and the two-wheelers and the shoes. Then we are actually lured by those things, and that is why they say the curiosity is the most important element in every business. They pique our curiosity. They make us curious to find out every single thing about the product, either by eating or by using, by wearing or driving. By any way, we buy it because whatever customers likes, customer always buys. If not on the same day, if doesn't have enough amount of money, then he will wait for a few days or few weeks or few fortnights or few months, but he definitely will buy, shall buy whatever his heart has set on it. So that is the first responsibility. The whatever we need, businessmen must provide us. Obligation number two is creating sufficient amount of living wage jobs. Look, public sector or private sector, mom and pop sector or kiosk sector, whether it is private sector, public sector, or PPP sector, whether it's a small cap, mid cap or large cap industry, they always create new jobs every year. So all the millennials, all the graduates and postgraduates coming out of the colleges and the universities of the nation can actually find the job. If they don't actually create jobs and they put full point on creating job, then where the new startups, new aspirants looking for the job are going to go to find the job. Third obligation is prospering the society with generous CSR, corporate social responsibility, building hospitals, building schools, building research centers, providing all kinds of facilities to the people, whatever the need of the society is, they would actually become part and parcel and a partner with the municipality and help the municipality out to tackle that need of the society. Make it prosperous by paying living wage, a good lucrative salary to everybody working for the corporate houses. And this way, one by one, everyone is working in the corporate houses and everyone is getting good amount of salary and eventually becomes prosperous. Fourth and most important, most cardinal, most significant, most paramount obligation is paying taxes. There are two kinds of taxes in general: direct taxes, indirect taxes. People usually pay indirect taxes. Probably 20% in Indians pay direct taxes because if you make your income is higher than 3 lakh rupees, if you make more than 3 lakh rupees, you have to pay about 20-25%. But there are not that many people who are making 3 lakh a year, and of those who make 3 lakh a year, they do not have any kind of account keeping so they can show it to the government. And there are some kind of people who don't show that they are making more than 3 lakh rupees. So, report says, study says, government says that there are 20% of the Indian who are eligible to pay direct taxes, but less than 5% pay direct taxes. So, most of the direct taxes coming out of the industrial sector. Business houses paying hefty amount of taxes for the government to govern the nation, to pay the salary of the private sectors, military, hospitals, schools, building roads, building bridges, providing the road lights, providing the roads, and all kinds of things that we name it government's responsibility. These government's responsibility and government obligations are fulfilled by the money that corporate houses pay in the form of taxes. So now these are the four most important, most significant, most paramount obligation that every business, regardless of its size or shape, every business has to have the knowledge and they must actually abide by that obligations very faithfully. That is only the way they are serving the society. Otherwise, having their existence in the society has no any kind of meaning at all. The businesses are redundant if they don't follow these four sacrosanct and sacred obligations. Thank you very much for listening. That's all the time we have. Thank you. See you again next time. Until then, God bless everyone on this planet.